name is ZAKI and I'm from the University of Science Malaysia. Today, I'm going to talk about a plant division. A plant division that I chose today is angiosperm. Do you guys know what is angiosperm? Angiosperm is the largest and the most diverse group within the kingdom BINTI. It is a vascular seed plant which is the ovule or the egg is fertilized and developed into seed in enclosed hollow ovary. The ovary itself usually enclosed in flower that is part of the angiosperm plant that contains male and female reproductive organ. The fruit that derive from the maturity flower organ of angiosperm. Angiosperm has evolved its cell and tissue that carry out function and evolved vascular tissue that is xylem and phloem to translocate the water and nutrients to all areas of the plant body. It has an extensive root system that encode the plant and absorb water and mineral from the soil. Stem of this plant will support the growing body and leaf. It is a principal site for photosynthesis. Angiosperm is the ultimate source of the food for birds and animals, including humans. They can be found in grassland, forest, and desert, but it also can be found in aquatic and marine environment. The angiosperm has two types, and it is a monocotyledons and dicotyledons. Right now, I will explain about the monocotyledons. Monocotyledon is one of the two groups of flowering plant or the angiosperm. There are approximately 60,000 species of monocot, including the most economical importance of all plant families. Most of them are distinguished by the presence of only one seed in embryo contained in the seed. It will believe that monocots will derive from the primitive individuals. Given that the various physical features of monocots are regarded as their characteristics within the angiosperm, in several aspects, diversification among the monocotyledons appear to have been concentrated by the number of fundamental features of the group, most notably the absence of typical vascular cambium and the parallel rather than the network. It also has seed with a single cotyledon and scattered vascular bundle in the stem, the stem of typical cambium and the adventitious root system. Flower part is typically come in multiple of three, and the pollen grain characteristics feature in the single aperture.
Example of monocotyledon angiosperm plant is a banana plant. AUSM, banana plant can be found at RST, School of Biological Science, School of Chemistry Science, and in front of Ahmad. It is a common plant that can be found everywhere in Malaysia. Banana plant have a parallel vein leaf mark. It has a huge leaf which help to capture lots of sunlight. It requires sun to perform a photosynthesis. The leaf also have a light stripping texture. The stripping funnel dew into the ground to have a maintain the soil moisture. For the roots, it have an adventitious root system. It helps it hold onto the soil even when laden with fruit. This helps with nutrient and water gathering as well. In the stem, the vascular bundle is typically arranged in a complex manner and it has a light cambium.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my mini vlog. My story today is about my oxygen supply around my campus. Before this, you guys already seen my friend's video, right? About angiosperm monocotyledon. So I'm going to continue the topic about dicotyledon. So let's go deeper into what dicotyledon is actually. Let's go. Like we know before, angiosperm plant have embryo we call cotyledon. So for the dicotyledon, we have two cotyledon compared to monocotyledons. Next, we go to the dicotyledon flower. Dicotyledon flower have multiple petals or 4 or 5 petals. So we go more over about dicotyledon. Here we have the stem. The stem of dicotyledon is normally woody and they are arranged in the ring. Yep, so after we see all the characteristics, we can say that this angiosperm dicotyledon is actually easy to find in Malaysia. So I want to give you guys an example that I can found in my campus, University Science Malaysia. Let's go. Tada! This is what we call in scientific name, we call it Munirah zapota, or else we call it sapota, and in Malaysia we call it chiku. And for the environment, usually Sapodilla growth at normal temperature. That's all from me about angiosperm dicotyledon. Bye!
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, my name is ADIBAH binti MUSTAPA. Today I want to tell you guys about bryophytes. Bryophytes are the only living non-vascular plants. What? Do you guys know? Okay, let me tell you. Bryophytes have no means for extensive internal transfer of water, sugar and essential minerals. Also, bryophytes are typically small. Next, they actively grow at moist environment, but some of them tolerate to dry areas. Bryophytes have three distinctive phyla. One is phylum Bryophyta, or we call it mosses. Second is phylum Hepatophyta, or we call it liverworts. And the third one is phylum Anthocerophyta, or we call it hornworts. These three groups study together because they lack vascular tissue and have similar life cycle. Okay, now, do you see the plant that I showed just now? That plant is one example of mosses of phylum Bryophyta. The scientific name of this plant is Euphila involuta. This plant is very small plant that grows in loose tufts that are dark green to red brown or blackish in color. Other than that, it have very short stem, giving it appearance of rosette or basal leaf. Based from what I see, it grows on the rocks and in the moist environment, which have a low intensity of sunlight.
Assalamualaikum and hi, I am Munirah NAJIHAH and you're here with me to know deeper about pteridophyte. As we know, kingdom planting can be divided into two, which is cryptogams and also phanerogams. And pteridophyte is under cryptogams along with the thelophytes and also bryophytes. And in this division, we have two types of pteridophyte, which is ferns and also lycophyte. General characteristic of pteridophyte is they have vascular tissue, but there is a seedless plant, and the stem mostly is herbaceous, and it show true alternation of generation. And the adult body of the plant is a sporophyte that have true roots, stems, and leaf. Other than that, they reproduce by spores that develop in the sporangia, and their spore may be homosporous or heterosporous. Other than that, they have a hidden reproductive organ, and the spores produce a plant without flowers. So as I said a minute ago, pteridophyte can divide into two types, which is ferns and also the lycophyte. And for fern, we have three types, which is xylophyta, which is wheat fern, and phanerophyta, which is horsetail, and also the pterophyta, which is a true ferns. And for lycophyte, we have two, which is club mosses and also spike mosses.
Hi guys, welcome back with me. Okay, let me show you an example of pteridophyte that I found in my campus, which is University of Science Malaysia. This is Aspinium nidus, or its common name is birdnest fern, and you also can call as langsuya in Malay. So, it's actually an epiphytic fern because you can see that it grows on surface on the another plant. But, come here with me. It also can be a terrestrial plant. As you can see, it grow on the terrestrial ground. So let me show you the
so-called characteristic of pteridophyte on these aspirinian niggers. So as we go through the underneath of the front, we can see the brown substance here. And if we make this as a specimen and we go under the microscope, we can see the spores. So that's why I say it as a fern. And you can see its structure. It didn't show the distinct stem, but it has a stem. So I think that's all from me.
Hi, my name is FATIN binti RAMLI and I'm from University of Science Malaysia. Today I'm going to tell you about plant division. Plant division that I choose to share with you is gymnosperm. Did you guys know what is gymnosperm? Let me tell you. Gymnosperms are seed plants that produce snake seeds and not enclosed by any protective covering. Also, all the type of seed plants that appear in the late Carboniferous period. The gymnosperms are a group of seed-producing plants that include conifers, cycad, ginkgo, and gynotophytes. The term gynotophyte comes from the composite word in Greek. Word gynos means snake and sperms means seeds. Gymnosperms have many major characteristics and features. For example, they do not produce flowers. They are not found inside a fruit, and they are found in colder regions where snowfall occur. Sperms also develop needle-like leaf. They are perennial or woody, forming tree or bushes. Let me move to ecology signification of gymnosperm. Gymnosperm provide and shelter for numerous animals and insects. Gymnosperm also prevent soil erosion in forests, and gymnosperm is a good source of starch. Now, this is a time to show you the example of gymnosperm that I can found in University of Science Malaysia. Let's go. Araucaria heterophylla is the example of gymnosperm plants that I have found in University of Science Malaysia. This plant located at Desa Siswa Amandamai, University of Science Malaysia. Environment characteristic of this plant is it prefers a bright, cool room and will reach height. This plant use fertile forest, sandy, peaty, slightly acidic, well-drained potty soil, and it grows in best in full sun location. Also, this plant have many noble features. This large evergreen has a single upright trunk, direct branching habit, and a narrow pyramidal or columnar shape. It apparently rounded branches and stiff, flattened pointed leaf. The leaf of young plant are needle-like and curve upward to a point, while the of mature trees are zigzag and densely overlapping. We move to unique adaptation or ecological rule of these plants. We can say that this plant is so unique because it can adapt well to different temperature or environments. It tolerated mild forests, meridian atmosphere, variable precipitation, and day summers. So, as you can see, this is the picture of this leaf of plants. That's all from me. Thank you.